Let's do it.
Yeah, Kim, it looked like y'all did a good job of taking care of the ball. You stayed away from a lot of turnovers, which fuels their offense. What was your game plan in that regard?
We needed to rebound with them, keep them off the offensive boards. They averaged 14 a game, and we needed to take care of the ball. And I thought we did both really good. In fact, we out-rebounded them and really had more offensive boards. Taking care of the ball, I think we had 7 turnovers in the first half. We started third quarter and had a couple. I think we ended with 11. So I thought we did a good job of listening to scouting report defensively. Obviously, Austin was a big part of our scouting report, and I just thought that every time she touched the ball, I wanted him to be in certain spots on the floor to make it difficult for her. And I thought we did as good a job as we could possibly do on her. I think she ended up finally scoring in the fourth quarter to get to double figures, but we got to the foul line. That was another way I felt like we could win the ball game. We just, missed too many, but we got there like almost 30 times, 27 times.
Yeah, Coach, kind of going off that, Faustine and Autumn obviously were huge, rebounding, defense, all that. Just what did you see from their physicality, their energy, and just how they sustained that?
When the game started, Ole Miss was switching, and so it allowed them to roll in our pick and roll. And how many layups did we miss? Oh, my gosh, when we go back and we look at how many layups they missed, and they were frustrated, and I just told them, we're going to keep rolling, and you're going to get those. Just keep a positive attitude right there. And but, Autumn and Faustine, they're going to battle you. What they can't get by leaping to get it, they keep people behind them pretty much. And I just thought those 2 young ladies were really good in spite of all the missed layups. I didn't play a lot of kids again. I gave Hannah Gusters and I gave Iowa some minutes there in the first half, and then Iowa came in when Autumn fouled out. But it's down to February, and when you get an opportunity to get on the floor, my leash is pretty short if you turn the ball over.
Coach, Kaela gets a lot of credit for this season going well, but can you speak on what Faustine Afua has meant to the team this season?
Well, this is my first year to coach all of them, but from what I've been told, she's in the best shape of her life. She's never run the floor as well as she's running it now. She is an older senior. She's been around a while, so she doesn't get too rattled. She'll get aggravated at herself when she misses an open shot, but we wouldn't be where we are without those bigs. I understand people write about our guards as they should, but those guards are the recipient of a lot of good things that our posts are doing.
Hey, Kim, that's probably your best road win other than the Georgia game. You don't, like I said, you don't know your team coming into this year, but what does it say to go on the road and kind of grind out a win like this? Probably kind of like the Georgia game. You didn't shoot a great percentage, but you were able to go and win and beat a very, a quality team on their home floor. Something probably you didn't know if this team was capable of before the year. What does it say about them?
Well, we laid it out, Scott. I laid it out in our film session out at Florida. You get another shot at Georgia. You're going to Ole Miss. You're going to Mississippi State. You go A&M. You control it now.
Hey, Coach, maybe in your sport more than any other, the stopping and going with your calendar. You got Thanksgiving, then you got Christmas, and you got Christmas break, and then twice during the season you've had a week break. Is that tough for you to deal with as far as coaching and getting in a rhythm?
No. Sometimes you think you don't want a break, and sometimes you think you need a break. The break didn't phase us. We gave them the 2 days off. We watched games. We studied film, and I didn't find that we were not sharp tonight. I thought we did just fine. And that team, guys, just came off a huge road win. They beat Missouri handedly, and we had to go to overtime with Missouri, so we were catching Ole Miss when they're sky high. that team creates a lot of turnovers. This was a very good win for our program. They've been in the top 25 the last couple of weeks. Certainly, any win on the road is good, but this one was especially good because of the timing of it.
And can you speak to, I don't want to ask you about the next game so quickly, but the more you win here down the stretch, you create exciting opportunities. And Thursday night with a ranked team coming in at home, could be a huge crowd and a lot of fun.
Well, I hope it'll be a huge crowd. I will be disappointed if it's not a huge crowd. We've had 8,000 and 9,000 or whatever it is at our last couple of games. And I can tell you that's a part of what I said to the team prior to the game. I want you to look around this arena. If this game was being played in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, how many people you think would be in the crowd? And that's how I believe right now. I believe in LSU. I believe in what we're doing. I've watched it grow. And Thursday night, no matter if it's a school night or not, you've only got, 3 more chances to see us this year. And for those who haven't been there, shame on you. You need to get there because these kids are giving LSU everything they have. And they love having a crowd. They love hearing, LSU chanted. They love to just have people acknowledge them. And please keep promoting it and get people in the stands.
Guys, we have time for a couple more questions before we got to get out of here.
Coach, you were at the gymnastics meet, which was obviously a huge crowd, and I saw you with Dee Bro. Did you learn anything from her and how she built up that gymnastics program in terms of building up the program to the LSU community?
Well, what I learned from her was I wanted to learn how scoring goes. I wanted to know, kind of like referees in basketball, I want to learn about those people that are giving those scores over there and what they're looking at and what is a deduction. So I spent a lot of my time studying probably things that most fans don't, because they just look at it as entertainment, and they should. But I'm sitting there learning a little bit about gymnastics. I don't have to ask Dee Bro what she did to build that crowd. Would you like for me to go back when they wanted to not have a gymnastics program at LSU and how she had to fight to keep that going? I know the history of Dee Bro. She coached there 40-something years, and I like to give her a hard time, though. She never won a national championship. And she doesn't like hearing that. But like I told her, if you go out and you leave something like this behind, baby, your legacy is cemented in stone. And let's go name something after her. Don't you think she deserves to have something at LSU named after her?
All right, guys. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Hello.
One more with Scott.
Yeah. Coach, Brian Holland asked in the chat for me to ask you about the Kaela Pointer's triple-double. Obviously, she didn't have a great shooting night from the field, but she did a lot of great things.
Triple-double. I think she's the second in program history. She and Cornelia Gayden are the two only to have, 2 triple-doubles. But look at her other stats, guys. No, she didn't shoot it particularly well, but she has 3 steals and 1 turnover in 40 minutes of play on top of the triple-double. And that's just hard to do. And, we ask a lot of her, and she never kept just taking it in there. We got to the foul line early in the third quarter. They got to the foul line early in the fourth quarter. And KP, as tired as she was, and they were all tired, she just never stopped attacking. But I'm especially proud that we won a game that we didn't particularly shoot it well, but you won it with your defense, you won it with rebounding, and you won it because you took care of the ball.
Thank you, guys.
See y'all.
Thanks, guys.